We back. Man, fucking 4th of July. I took my ass to work. Sneak out. Had to bring shades out today, man. Motherfuckers ain't know I got a plethora of shades. Yeah, man, out there with them motherfuckers. What it is, how you feeling, man? Now they got the grill going over here. Ready to take my ass to work. Take my ass to work. Fuck everybody doing for the 4th, man. I ain't really had nothing to talk about. Yo, did y'all hear that fuck Diddy G song? Yo, niggas out there just making diss tracks. Niggas that turned DDG to a club mix. What up, yo? Niggas that turned DDG to a club mix, yo. Frank, what it is? Yeah. Where the fuck that shit at, man? I can't find the song, yo. Niggas dancing to it. Yeah. Hold up. I can't find that shit, man. But yo, did y'all see I had before. Yeah, where y'all Lamar Jackson edit motherfuckers coming from? Like seriously, like where the fuck is y'all coming from, man? Lamar Jackson edit. Y'all just all came on the internet all at the same time. Just out the blue. I can't believe I can't find a club song, yo. Niggas like fuck Diddy G. Niggas dancing to that shit, man. Yo, do y'all see that they praised They praised Brown mascot for lowering the crime rate, and he didn't have to mass incarcerate children, man. Salute to Brandon Scott, man. That man opened up summer programs, opened up some of them schools, like I said, need to be done. He ain't opened all of them. It's 35 abandoned schools in Baltimore, man. There's a lot of things you can do with them schools that don't include kids going to jail. I told y'all for the longest time, yo, you stop crime before it happens. You don't wait until crime occurs and then try to stop it. That's not how that works. You stop crime at the root. You know what I mean? A lot of these kids in these cities, they committing crimes out of boredom. Give them something to do, keep them busy. Kids got energy, and at the end of the day, regardless of how grown they may seem, they still kids. They still like doing kid shit. You gotta introduce it to them. I'm ready to read what it said. Hold up. I'm going to work. They is reading books. They working, they reading books, they doing all type of shit. It says, shit. It say Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott invested in 42 summer youth camps, 29 literacy programs, extended the rec center hours to 11 p.m., planned block parties, opened the pools for safe fun, and opened several schools up for summer classes. Crime is down 62%. Crime is down 62%. I don't think crime ever been down 62% in Baltimore. Like, ever. Since I can remember. That's what happens when you invest in the youth, man. And not demonize them and criminalize them. That shit don't work. That shit never work. Like, I don't know where people got that I think Charleston White pushed that nonsense. That's them dumbass niggas listening to Charleston White. And they send him to jail. Bitch. Why we slap the shit out you and knock you out? And send you to jail for being a bitch. How about we do that? Yeah, block his ass. Steve, I ain't even paying the stupid ass no mind. I was trying to find a DDG diss song, man. Couldn't find it.
I already did like us.
Nigga Lil Manny dissing.
This shit ain't all about Reggie, you feel me? Like, I've been looking for a reason, nigga. You gave it up. Like, kill this nigga, man.
Hey, look, Shorty dissing DDG.
Drive. Come on, down, you bitch, and we know it's true. Ducking fade from shit so cool. Now you pressing a streamer and clutching your move. Now I'm about to get into my crew. Your BM on the boat and she giving it up. Crack Brent, you hit it as fuck. And you not saying shit in your music. You been rapping so long, who keep letting you do it? Nigga, change up your circle. Let him cut off his head, now he looking like Urkel. Why you pressing the broski? We will hurt you, my nigga, you really don't know me. Why you pressing the broski? Got the gun on me right now, I'm giving it up for my guy. If I see something off, I'ma slide. Nigga shot every day, niggas die. Nigga dumb is a bitch.
I don't know why he yelling. That's that. I'm trying to find a fuck DDG song. The shit funny as shit. Niggas dancing to it. Matter of fact, I know where to find it. TikTok. I know exactly where to find it. I'm ready to run in the store real quick.
Hello? Did? Well, ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn.
I hate this phone sometimes. This shit be moving slow as a bitch. Hey, Buddha, shut your bitch ass up. If I find you, nigga.
I'm on nigga. Stepping for Reggie, not giving a fuck.
There you go. They going off to it. Hold up.
I'm on fucking with Henry, my thumb in the butt. You talking about money, I'm running it up. Stepping for Reggie, not giving a fuck. Like fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, fuck that bitch like fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, G, like fuck, Diddy, G, bitch like fucking with Haley, my thumb in the butt.
Hey, yo, I swear, yo.
Fucking with Haley, my thumb in the butt. Fucking with Haley, my thumb in the
Your
butt.
niggas don't take nothing serious.
Stepping for Reggie, not giving a fuck. Like fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy.
You gotta let me do a dance up.
Fuck, Diddy, G, fuck, Diddy, G, like fuck, Diddy, G.
Yeah, niggas turn that nigga to a club mix. I don't know, he's a clown, man. Yeah, niggas turn that nigga to a club mix, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. He tripping. That nigga tripping. Yo, stop with the Lamar Jackson shit. I don't need no Lamar Jackson at it. No Lamar Jackson at it. What's up, Winston? Now, I don't know where them people come from. I think they bots or something. Somebody sent bots to my channel.
How you doing, honey?
What's going on?
Not much.
Let me get a pack of Black and Mild Rock. Classic. Lamar Jackson definitely will win the Super Bowl. Let me see. All right, yeah.
Did you need anything else, honey?
Man, what it is, 2 Trill TV in the building. Hey, yo, I know, yo. We was talking about that Mellow Buck situation yesterday on live. And I know niggas probably thought I was joking, but I was dead serious though, yo. Like I'm about sick of this culture of gangster girls, whole culture, the drill music, the whole drill music era or wave. Like that shit got to change, man. That shit got to change. And like, yeah, we got a whole bunch of gangster girls running around talking about spilling, killing, and drilling. And then when some gangster shit happen, they on IG posting. They need to get in the field. Shara, what it is? Since I listen to country, I don't even listen to music like that for real. My little cousin just dropped something. I ain't even listened to it yet. My little cousin dropped something, man. Y'all gotta holler at fuck with CY. CY be talking that shit. Shit called Summer Blizzard. Let's check a song out with you, see what's up with it.
I get paid every day, I ain't waiting every 2 weeks. Doors ain't open up for me till I got my first key. I heard that he on dope, now he started out on Perkins. The only way you gon' get my chain is if you murder me. Still living with your mother, then you really homeless. My money, that's my girlfriend, she dry, need lotion. I be with niggas, baby mothers, but I just don't post. You know you a lame brain and your bitch ass knows. I deliver pies for a living like I'm piece of bowling. In the kitchen wrestling with the work like I'm Mick Foley. Rolex watch, that's my MVP trap trophy. You can't sneak nothing past me, nigga, I'm like a goalie. I'm around Whitey so much, I talk like I'm like totally. You always with the same niggas, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I'm Cedric, but I'm not an entertainer, you can't joke with me. Everywhere I go, a couple bags on me, that ain't groceries. They know I'm not a killer, but don't you go provoking me. I can't give you the recipe unless you pay an extra fee. Like you ain't got counter this or that, yeah, better check. Man, hard had the same clothes on for the second week. Turned on his ain't trying to get no money, fuck it, let him get paid every day. I ain't waiting every 2 weeks. Doors ain't open up for me till I got my first key. I heard that he on dope now, he started out on perk. The only way you gon' get my chain is if you murk me. Still living with your
A lot of blood have niggas gonna be sniffing dope soon. They don't even know it. They ain't even know it. So I ain't gonna know. Yo, what everybody doing today? Yo, it's 4th of July, man. It's time to party, man. And this is the day America got its independence. Or whoever got their independence. Motherfucking 4th of July, man. Party time. So, yo, my younger days on this day, I'd have been out. I'd have been drinking already. You heard me. Nowadays, I'm on my way to work. On my way to work. Yeah, but I already listen to a whole bunch of music, though, y'all. Like, the music nowadays, I ain't really interested in listening to all this killing and drilling it. You know what I mean? Like my see why he be talking that trap shit. I can listen to that. I can listen to some money getting music. You know what I mean? Some drug selling music. I can listen to that shit. But all that killing and drilling and spinning and ops and dead homies, I can't listen to that, man. That's not my thing. That ain't really my thing. Cause a lot of them niggas can't even rap. What's up, man? A lot of them boys can't rap. They just be talking. Like, I'm coming out the rap era. You know what I mean? Niggas really was spitting. Ciphers and battle rapping and, you know what I mean? Shit like that. King Los. Meek Mill. I come out of that mob, man. That era. Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta let the haters hate, man. I probably went at their favorite YouTuber. You know, Jane Dale got a support system. You know, I've been calling them all type of goofies and clowns. And, you know what I mean? People just be upset, man. That's all. You just hit the lick, dude, that shit goofy. That shit phony, bro. Niggas ain't hit no licks, man. Niggas need to take them goddamn mask off. I can't stand them. Don't get behind me in no store with no motherfucking mask on. Do not walk behind me with no ski mask on. And no level, no time of the day. Not daytime, not nighttime. None of that shit. Devon. Man, Devon in the building. Hate your kids. God damn. This is such a hell of a way of thinking. But yeah, when I was talking about Mellow Bucks, though, it is time for her to get active, though, y'all. Like, if she gonna be a gangster girl, the spinning her music and drilling her music, then it's time to get active. Man, suit the Iran, man. It's time to get active, man. Like I said yesterday, I don't want to see no more Instagram posts. I think she should just deactivate her whole social media, everything, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, whatever she got, that should need to be deactivated. Cause it's time to show. It's time to show out. Motherfucker came up there and shot your album release party up. Shot 9 of your party goers. I mean, 18 people. You know what I mean? 4 died. 2 of them was close friends. It's time to get active, man. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to 2 Trail TV, man. Yeah, they probably don't like me. I don't care though, man. You know, it's cool. I could be the villain sometimes. I just be trying to tell people the truth. See, yo, people don't like the truth. Yeah, man, I've been looking into Tisa Tell's fat. She a real estate agent, and her husband, who looked like he mixed. I knew she had to be fucking with a fuckboy. I knew it. Ain't no way she was fucking with nobody's side, no real. Yeah, man. No, I don't know. She fucking with a nigga that look like motherfucking Mr. Rogers. She got one of Mr. Rogers. She might be running all over top of y'all. That's why she would be all loud like that. Like she probably be shitting on this nigga. He just be paying all the bills. I mean, I knew she was fucking with one of them niggas. Look like he mixed, cause he real like a light brown skin. Look like he mixed. Well, I think she be running all over top. But yo, he probably ain't got no say so. You heard me? Yo, he started doing nothing. I knew the dynamics had to be something like that. Cause she couldn't fuck with no nigga like me. I'd have linked on her ass by now. I ain't got time to be playing with you, teach this stupid ass. Him hating his kids is crazy. Niggas just be talking, man. He probably love his kids. His kids probably hate him. I mean, motherfucker probably wasn't around, man. Kids out there raising themselves and shit. You know, salute to Jesus, man. But yeah, I don't see. This is the thing, right? Yo, I don't come after people that don't deserve it. You know what I mean? Everybody that I speak about on this channel, from Jaguar Wright to Roger Bonds, Jane Deal, Tisa Tells, CSI SETI, Adam 22, Wack, they all deserve it. DJ Academics, they all deserve it, man. They all deserve scrutiny for the level of fuck shit that they participate in. So, yeah, we can be doing a lot better. We can be doing a lot better. If she live talk about what? She probably with that bitch lying. Matter of fact, let's check out. Hold on, let's check out. That lying ass. Yeah, I forgot. We didn't even see how she felt about the Diddy verdict. We checked in on Jane Dale. We seen Jane Dale crashing out. Tissa Tells, you know, she's still wavering on the freak off. My sources ain't get back to me yet, y'all. So I think by the time I get off work today, I have a confirmation on if Tissa Tells is going to join the Diddy freak off or not. The welcome home party. I'll let y'all know, man. She said she'd take some money. Well, nothing wrong with being a gold digger, so we'll see how that go. You know, yesterday she was crashing out. You know, I think she was just a little frustrated. You know, we might give her a couple days to, you know, let everything soak in. You know, she thought Diddy was going to get life in prison, so I'm sure she's shocked. Yeah, right? She probably thought the freak off that was scheduled was going to be in the next 4 to 5 years. Now she sees it's going to be. I just think she was a little shocked. You know, she was a little bothered yesterday. So we'll tap back in with her later on tonight and see if her tune changed. Yesterday she crashed out. It was epic, y'all. Y'all should have seen it. Epic crash out moment. But we talked about we checked on Jane Dale. We seen how he crashed out too. Like it's kind of sad, yo, to see this many people crash out the way they doing. Like you typically see this from young niggas. These motherfuckers in their 40s and 50s, late 30s, crashing out because they was wrong, and they're refusing to accept the fact that they was wrong. But we ain't see what's up with Jaguar right yet. So let's check up on her. Yo, what's her page name? She got a YouTube page? Or she on Instagram? Jaguar right have a YouTube page. Who said Jaguar Wright was live? She ain't live. Fuck you live. Live on what? Nah, hell no. Let's check that out. Lil Rod did an interview with academics. Lil Rod lying ass too. Oh, here you go.
Raising a 3-year-old.
Yo, all of these people were disgruntled employees, man.
Being on a roller coaster. It can be
live
a
on
lot
what?
of fun, except for times when
she ain't live on YouTube.
Like a runny nose and sneezing. On the reunion tour, I got called in to do the last of the rehearsals, but Adam Blackstone had the contract, so he did the tour. So that was the first time. I met him also in 2021 in the Malibu house.
Fucked it up.
I was doing some work for this Off the Grid album. 2022 was the writing camp. You heard about the writing camp, correct? Yeah. Well, that was hundreds, probably French. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work with you. However, I had enough. You know what I'm saying? And that was like between Puff and I. Okay, this is it. You know what I'm saying? My kids got it.
Describe the moment or the instance or incident where, you know, again, a working relationship. I know you're being a little vague about it, but you're saying these things are happening, but you're kind of chalking it up to it's kind of somewhat regular if you're working in the studio. What becomes the last straw that you're like, yo, I can't rock with this guy anymore. I gotta walk away. What was that?
Diddy ain't paying.
Well, again, the last straw was
the last straw with Diddy ain't pay. that was the last straw. If Diddy would have paid him, he'd have been working for Diddy right now. Yeah.
You know, when it came down to pretty much taking care of my business and saying, I'm not gonna let you guys steal my publishing and everything, which, you know what I'm saying, in the long run is millions.
So basically what he said is, with all that bogus bullshit nonsense that was in his lawsuit, he was willing to overlook all of that. Another soul seller. He was willing to, he said he's seen all these heinous and wild things, and Diddy tried to, and Cuban Gooding Jr. tried to have sex with him, and Diddy forced him and all this other shit. If Diddy would have paid him, he'd have said nothing. That lets you know the integrity of this guy. That's why he wasn't on the stand. That's why he ain't testified. That's why the feds interviewed him and declined to put him on there, because he's a fucking liar. He got ate up on the stand just like the rest of them fucking witnesses.
Touchdown on every song on that album. You know what I'm saying? At that rate, the bullet tactics started. And the last straw, they flipped somebody on my team. I'm not gonna say who it is.
This was a Love album, right? Love album.
Yeah, so they flipped somebody on my team.
Who got flipped, yo?
And then they also threatened my kids. They threatened me. You know what I'm saying? At this rate, it was over. It's like I went to every attorney just trying to handle this from a business standpoint.
God damn.
How much did you, without, I don't know if you could be honest about that. How much did they take all your publishing? How much did you receive as compensation versus how much were you either expecting or verbally had agreed with them that you should have got?
I received nothing towards the production. If anything, I got reimbursements back for money spent or money I was getting ready to lose over here. For example, at the time I was with Music Soul Child,
Yo.
and that's just.
So whose fault is that? So that man made you work for free. So that's Diddy's fault that you work for free. Man, niggas crazy. I ain't working for free at all. Like, I don't know what the fuck type world people living in. But if you work for free, nigga, that's your fault, nigga. That's his fault. He probably wasn't worried about money. He just wanted to be in the atmosphere. He wanted to be in the life. He wasn't worried about no motherfucking money till bills came. He wasn't worried about money till rent was due. Once rent was due, he realized, like, oh shit. Being around fame without no monetary gain toward it is pointless. I need to be paid. Let me write this frivolous ass lawsuit and accuse Diddy all these wild things. See if I can get a dollar. See if I can get a dollar out of it. Hey, 4th of July, man. That I work for Diddy. Fucking look like working for Diddy, man. I work for no motherfucking Diddy. I just be telling the truth. And man, why everybody else lying? You know, some people can see the play, yo. Some people can't. I'm one of the ones that can see the play, and I try to help other people see it. But you know, a lot of people want to be blind, man. You know, they want to just ignore the facts, and you know, that's a thing in the world right now. Probably since the beginning of time, people just want to believe what they want to believe. You know, they want to live in a bubble. I'm one of the ones that can see the bullshit a mile away, and I be trying to help other people see it a mile away, but they can't see it till it smack the shit out of them. Then it's too late.
To say on a Saturday, I'm getting ready to go out with music, but on Friday,
Shut your ass up. Weak ass home.
before Puff was like, no, I need you to stay around. I was like, well, I'm about to miss this right here. If you guys want to hold me back, then I need to get that. So I received some sort of payments in terms of reimbursement for that, or if I was there, ordered an Uber Eats or picked up a rental car or a hotel expense, something like that. But nothing actually towards the production aspect. And they were trying to give me zero publishing. Zero. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that's
Stevie J spoke about that, and he claimed that your contribution to the album was none of what you alleged in the indictment, or not indictment, the civil lawsuit, and basically said you were almost like a glorified engineer that's now trying to take more than enough credit for work that was really done in the studio. You've never really responded to that, but what is your response to Stevie J saying that, you know, you're trying to act like you're a musical maestro, but you know, you just equalize a couple tracks and that's it?
It's so much I want to say. I don't even know where to start, bro. Like, he just needs to go find him another TV show, bro.
Start somewhere, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, anybody that knows me, bro, that knows that's not true. And the sad part is, I really rocked with him. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was a cool dude, man. We broke bread together too many times. And while he's talking like that, Stevie, like before Puff, like Stevie would call me in to help finish a record or do something, because his attention span in the studio is all over the place. You can't get nothing done with Stevie. It sounds like a smooth jazz record. You know what I'm saying?
So you reveal vehemently challenging his idea that you actually had valuable input beyond just pressing a few buttons to engineer. You were producing these records, you were help creating these records, composing these records, because he was minimalizing your contributions, claiming that you were butthurt about maybe some payments, but now you're over exaggerating your input on the entire project.
Man, he need to cool it out. He's a victim too. You know what I'm saying? He probably been a victim since the 90s. Stevie, go ahead, bro. Tell your story. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean a victim? Victim of what?
Worry about theft of your mail and
You're not
packages.
even being no motherfucking victim.
Wouldn't it be
It
great
sounds like
if
his
you would-
situation.
Victim of what?
It sounds like his situation just like everybody else's. He wanted in. And he was willing to sacrifice payment to get in. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know what it sounds like to y'all, but so far that's what that shit sounds like to me.
Like he got his publishing taken?
Everything, anything you could think of. You know what I'm saying? He's a victim too. And he just needs to stand up and rock it and own it. You know what I'm saying? Reality is, we was in those rooms. Stevie also felt some type of way because I be the one over there finishing records. He just sitting on the side, and Puff is like really rocking with me. You know what I'm
Wait, so
saying?
Stevie J just sitting on the couch, like I thought he was the musical guy. No,
What's that?
I thought he was the musical guy.
Again, he's a musical guy. He just me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you running the show. He got ADHD. He looking left, looking right. He don't know how to calm down.
He on the side, just agreeing with everything what Puff saying.
He's a yes man. Damn.
He's a yes man. Period.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? He's one of the yes men. And he's always been like that.
Oh, okay. We did hear that he used to like be involved in production. I thought that's why Puff kind of like got back with him. But you basically saying he's washed up at this point. You were doing work.
Look, I don't want to cause no smoke with him. You know what I'm saying? The man had a lot of, you know what I'm saying? He done had a lot of things happen to him in the last couple of years. He lost his father, and I'm really trying to respect that, bro. Don't make me know that. You know what I'm saying?
Now he got empathy. Man, get this nigga out the fuck. Now you got empathy. Now you care about man losing his father. That man you put that man in a lawsuit and said Diddy sent you a video of Stevie J having sex with a man. But now you care about his father dying. Yo, why do y'all listen to these people, man? Yo, these people are bozos. Remember, the guy that was actually in the picture came out and said, man, that ain't Stevie J, that's me. But now he care about his father dying. But you care about his kids next. Because if you cared about Stevie J, you'd have never put that in that lawsuit. You said Diddy sent you a video or a screenshot of Stevie J sleeping with a man, man. You said that. That's what I'd have said if I was DJ Academics.
No, but we have to go there because you did put in a lawsuit that you saw a videotape of him getting fucked.
Oh, all right. Hey, sweet to DJ Academics, because that's exactly how he was supposed to respond to that. That's exactly how he was supposed to respond to that. Good work.
Decline it.
No. So wait, did you actually see a video that depicted a man that looked like Stevie J in a compromising sexual position with another man?
Listen. Again, we're not going to talk too much about the case, but yes, I seen that.
I seen that, and it was Stevie J.
Stevie J.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I used to watch Love and Hip Hop, man. That saddens me. Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, again, I'm not gonna say that back in the 90s that he probably wasn't that guy, but if you're not practicing your chops and consistently, you know, recording and being active in the studio, you can lose that touch. You know what I'm saying? He lost that touch, but for me, I still got respect for like my OGs.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was just trying to help him. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta keep it real on here, man. You're on Big Ass Show, man. That nigga's washed in the studio. That's what you say. He washed. Like he used to be the guy, he a legend, but he was in the studio on a bench. It's like the starter on a bench watching the youngin really chef it up. Come on now. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And the reality is, bro, like, you know, while he's over here trying to film and do this, we working, bro. We in the studio.
Okay. Do you feel like he had a sense of jealousy for you?
100%.
Man.
100%. I couldn't really put my finger on it then.
Yeah.
But, since I filed a lawsuit and just to see him stepping up to TMZ, trying to get a check here, step up over here, the dialogue, trying to get a check, and just ringing on my name, it's just like, okay, bro. You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
he had to. I think if you only talked about his studio stuff, no. But the idea that, I'm gonna be honest with you, I read your lawsuit and I didn't know there was that many gay people in hip hop. Like, I was like, Stevie J gay? Oh shit! I thought
I keep it real. It's a lot that I haven't put in that that lawsuit. More, way more. And the thing is, bro, I'm not trying to blow the whole world up. I'm not trying to.
No, it already got blown up. We learned a lot from the actual criminal case. You got to tell us all now.
Stevie J inserted himself into my business.
How?
Which he had. Well, when I first went public about Puff, he was one of the first on the post trying to downplay me, and it's like, it was weird because I'm really looking at him like, yo, you my brother, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
What?
At that time, didn't you make allegations about him in the lawsuit?
No, the lawsuit hadn't even been filed yet.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Well, yeah. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? You're not shielded from this either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just is what it is. So I'm not trying to like blow up the whole industry for whatever they got going on, bro. I'm just really just trying to go about my life.
Yeah.
You feel? You throw smoke at me.
So he just chasing the
Then,
bag.
you know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
Now, Stevie J, who, by the way, interesting. I never saw him show up to court. I saw you show up to court. Why did you show up to the Diddy trial?
Cause he a bitch.
Let's bring that question later. I do want to answer that though.
Okay.
You got,
And I'm going over law.
you gotta think about it. Why the fuck did I show up? I really don't even know. I mean, I wasn't really involved in the case. I talked to the feds. They decided not to use me as a witness. I really ain't have no reason for being there. I think it was lost. That's probably what it was. He probably was lost. I came out my house one day. I just ended up in court. I don't know if I took some motherfucking ketamine or what the fuck drug I took, but I damn sure shouldn't have been there.
Also, I do have it here. I hear about, like, you were really tapped in, and I can see why the feds would read this and be like, yo, this guy is giving us so much details. It definitely makes sense that he's putting together a picture. You mentioned certain people. That's the first time I heard their name. I never heard the name Christina Karan before. You mentioned a lot of people's name. What was your working relationship with everybody besides Diddy? Because it felt at a point you were damn near living there, right? Like, you were kind of like, you're working at a studio, but sometimes you go down the street to a hotel, but you're there a lot, right? How often were you there, and what was the relationship either with Diddy or who are the other people you were communicating with frequently?
Hi, I'm Berg, a small business insurance expert with Byberg.
What's a Byberg?
Byberg isn't a thing. Byberg is a way.
Frequently.
Yeah, well, I was definitely there. My choice is never to, live at somebody else's house. I still had my own place.
Okay.
It's just, he required so much of my time that I couldn't go
They
home.
trying to get paid.
Even when, he was working at his house in my state, in my city. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there. So he flew me out. For example, the first time I was flown out was in
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, yo. A grown man say he got flown out by another man sounds crazy to me. It just does. I ain't gonna lie. That shit sounds wild. But I guess it happens. Like, yo, you could have used a better term. You could have used a better word or better terminology than say he got flown out. Yeah, man, you could have said, yo, he booked the flight for me. Yeah, man. But to say he got flown out, I ain't gonna lie, that's a little suspect, yo. I don't think I would never use that term, yo. If no, I ain't get flown out. I mean, he booked the flight for me. The fuck? That nigga said he got flown out. It's like an Instagram model. You hear me? That nigga, it's like an Instagram model. Your nigga flew me out. You know, first class. When I landed, he had the limousine waiting for me with the champagne bottles in the middle. That nigga crazy. Man, I'm from Baltimore, man. See the Medina, man, for the $1.99 super sticker. Make sure you subscribe. I got flown out. Yo, wild ass nigga for that. I ain't gonna lie, if I was DJ Academics, I'd have paused the interview and made him say it again. Like, yo, can you repeat that? Like, one more time. What happened? Oh, yeah, you know, he flew me out. Put that bitch on. Rewind.
November of 2022. So I had to spend Christmas.
Yeah.
I had to spend.
Go back.
I was flown out. Was in November of I'm over there. So he flew me out. For example, the first time I was flown out was in November of 2022. So I had to spend Christmas. I had to spend Thanksgiving. I had to spend New Year's with him. You know what I'm saying? Easter and all these things. In fact, I was the one who prayed over dinner for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
So you were at Thanksgiving dinner with Diddy and his family?
Yeah.
Really? Was
Dirty motherfucker.
Okay, which family we talking about? We're talking about the kids there. We're talking about just the baby mamas. We're talking about friends in the studio.
Dana was there. Sarah was there. Young Miami was there. KK was there. All the assistants was there. The PR was there. His stylist was there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Etc.
So wait, so you were around Young Miami like that?
Dirty motherfucker,
Yes.
man.
This is end of 2022.
This is end of 22. Closer to 2024.
Would you describe the atmosphere?
That man prayed with that man's family, then sued him and slandered him. Yo, these people are vicious, yo. There's some vicious people in this world, y'all. Like, there's so much to learn from this situation. The first thing is never sell your soul. The second thing is be careful who you employ, because these motherfuckers is diabolical. I don't know. It's probably some more things. I think the most important thing is never sell your soul. Be careful what you ask for. You heard me.
Fear around that time, whether it was you, KK, again, obviously there is a common goal of work, but is the atmosphere more like, oh, we're co-workers, or this is kind of like a family and friends type of situation in terms of everybody's a little bit close, everybody's cool with each other, everybody is, not just, oh, we're co-workers, and Diddy is the, since we're all working for Diddy, we're only just assisting him, or if y'all are having dinner, I gotta imagine that there's some closeness among everyone, right?
Man, speaking of that, the first dinner again was Thanksgiving. And it was quite weird to me, because I'm sitting there and you have the stylist is next to me, the publicist next to me.
Is the stylist Deontay Nash or no?
No, I forgot her name.
Okay.
I forgot her name. I've only seen her maybe 3 or 4 times, but that was the first time. She's like a older lady, older white lady, slim. I can't remember her name, but I'll get that to you, I'm sure. John, put that on my left if you can. So, I'm just trying to, everybody's having conversations.
He's out here I'm
sort of an introvert in a new setting with a lot of, just random different people. So,
matter of fact, yo, after he said he got flown out, I'd ended the interview. I don't even want to hear no more, nigga. You got flew out, nigga. Like, yo, it's just so many other ways he could have characterized or explained that without saying he got flown out. Like, that phrase is typically reserved for Instagram models. You know what I mean?
I'm done eating. I just said a prayer. He introduced me as his new production partner. Make sure and I have the video also of that night, you know what I'm saying, from the cameras.
Why did you have so many videos? You had a lot of videos. I think that's why the feds were very interested in it.
You in Florida now?
Why was so many of those moments captured on video? Did you take it because you're like, these niggas are weird? Or did you take it just in the heat of the moment, documenting nonchalant, fun moments? Or was it at the direction of Diddy, who was saying, record everything?
Yeah, so it was Diddy. So, which actually brought us even more close in terms of a working relationship. Or I really like how this guy moved. As a producer, being in the studio, I hate when people come on the side and hum me some melodies or sing a line right off the top, and then they don't have it. They forget it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he's that type of person too. What happens is you miss it. Now we're like, yo, say it again. It's not it. We know that's not it because we know the feeling. So he demanded, yo, I need y'all to be recording and capturing moments. He did this with the camera guys as well. You know what I'm saying? Everything should be recorded and captured. So, you know, he's very stickler about people like just randomly on their phones and all that. But what happened was he started realizing.
He ain't lied. Nigga say, yeah, I got flowed out. Yo made that shit sound real cool too. You know, the first time he didn't repeat it. You know, the first time he flew me out. You know, he put me on a private jet. Nigga said you got flown out. Yo crazy. Like it ain't nothing wrong with Diddy paying for him a flight. I just don't like the terminology flown out. Like that just don't sound right to me. Living life, what's up? That shit just don't sound right, man. But that was a pause moment. Ain't that what they say in New York? In Harlem? Nigga supposed to pause that shit. Made him say something else. Guys working on holidays. I guarantee it won't be no work today. Motherfuckers out enjoying that day, man. Anybody getting their motherfucking toes, cars towed.
Every time I picked up his phone, he was talking. I was writing down the notes, everything he said, so I can deliver. Or if not writing down the notes, the voice notes is on. If not that, the camera's on. Whatever is the fastest that I can get to at that time to capture whatever moment was necessary. That's what we did. And then after I'm done, I would send it to him or send it to the camera guys. We'll package that up to maybe an IG post or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So at that rate, I'm just capturing everything, and the purpose wasn't to set anybody up. It's to make sure that we're capturing, footage, whether it be for social media or for the album. Sometimes he may say something, and he be like, yo, take that what I just said and drop that in the bridge of this song right here when I'm talking. There's a lot of talking throughout that album if you go back and listen to the off the grid. Yeah, so this is just how we capturing. This is per his request.
Okay, yeah. So back to that moment. You're recording this.
In fact, sometimes he would go take my phone and hit record.
Really? So back to that Thanksgiving moment. So you're recording, and what feels odd to you?
Nope. Keep pests out of your party and your head year-round. Before stress shows up, Terminix it. If you can pay anyone.
Man, shoot the Drizzy gang for the Dallas.
When you're recording during that Thanksgiving moment, did you say something was a little bit off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just said too, y'all. He grabbed the tickets for me. I mean, he booked the flight for me. Yeah, I just wouldn't have used flown out. I don't know. It just don't sound right. Yeah, man. Coming out my mouth in reference to another man. You know, it just doesn't sound manly. Hold up, y'all. Let me make sure I ain't got no orders.
So I'm not recording at this moment. I'm sitting down. You know, we just got up and eating, said prayer, everything like that. And so some time has went by, and I'm just like trying to just, hey, what's your name? What's your name? And just have a regular conversation. And I realized everybody was kind of quiet. The only person who was really talking was him. You know what I'm saying? With his kids, you know, it's not like an open floor, like everybody listens to me. It's just casual conversation, but everybody's quiet. It was then that I realized a lot of people are really quiet because everybody's on a non-disclosure agreement. You know what I'm saying?
Were you?
So, I'm sorry?
Were you at that time?
Nah.
Okay.
I typically don't even do NDAs, but I still move around in the business like I have an NDA. And most people who've worked with me notice that I'm not like never going, yo, I was in the studio with such and I seen this. Never that guy. You know what I'm saying? I always move. I see stuff and I act like I just don't see it. Even there, you know what I'm saying? I see it a lot, turn my head, and often play the humble role. The problem is some people, explore that and try to take advantage of the humble role and like it's a weakness and it's a rude awakening later, you know what I'm saying? So, at that rate, and I'll just give you a little bit more, but I still feel like we're toting that line of talking about certain facts that I really don't want to talk about. But, you know what I'm saying? I decided to then leave. Let me go to the studio, which is across, you know what I'm saying, from in the guest house, which is my comfortable space, and just continue to work on the album. We're in Miami now, you know what I'm saying? So I go over there, 10 minutes later, Puff comes over with the camera crew, Young Miami comes over, and from here you can read the lawsuit, because then it talks about, Puff laying out a couple of lines on the table and asking me if I had $100 bill, etc. And I don't see the lines at the time.
So I have it here. This whole Young Miami incident, which happens on Thanksgiving Day 2022. Before I get to, and again, we're not going to get too much into it, but we do want to have an understanding that these allegations you're standing behind. That's number one, right? Like, you're not saying, because some people might be like, is this nigga telling the truth? Did he just throw out a bunch of shit? Did he make some stuff up? We don't got to get into everything, but I need to make sure you're affirming that that's what you are still saying.
It's time to double down, bro.
Okay. So
everything that I said is true. It's 100% accurate. I'm not walking back on anything.
Okay. Let me ask you this question, and this question comes from after his trial. So the verdict that came down for Diddy, basically, if we interpret it in a layman's terms, the jury believes that, hey, listen, a lot of you people weren't coerced. You guys willingly wanted to do this. When I read your lawsuit, some people, and me myself, I said, well, you described incidents where you felt you may have gotten drunk and you woke up in a bed next to beautiful women and you're like, what the hell happened? And some people might be like, nigga, stop playing, nigga. You were down with the fun. You knew what this was. You were a producer. And this was the production fun party house. Y'all all take drugs. What would you say for the people who say, Lil Rod, you was with all that shit too?
Until now, game changer. They have a wire trimming head that's universal. It's going to fit any weed eater. They have different size leads on it. They have a 3 and a 6. I went with the 6 because I'm never changing weed eater string again. These are absolutely awesome. I don't know what took them so long to come up with these things. You're never going to have to change your weed eater string again. These are universal. They will fit absolutely any weed eater. All you do is screw them on. You guys want to get one of these? They're on sale right now in the TikTok shop. I'm going to link it right here.
With a home warranty from American Home Shield, you can find your happy place, no matter what happens around your place.
No hot water? No worries.
Don't worry, be warranty. American Home Shield.
I just tell them to just wait. My trial is coming next. Just wait.
So you say you've never asked to take a drug, try a drug. You never asked to be in any of these situations that could be sexual in nature?
Listen, I've never even been a weed smoker. You know what I'm saying? Sipping like you, that's my thing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has their thing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to knock what somebody else is doing, but that's not my thing, bro. I'm not a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? I've smoked weed before. It's still not, I don't like the feeling. It's like I can have 1 or 2 puffs and it's like I can't really function. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a weed smoker. You're not going to catch me. You might catch me having a cigar. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But as far as in the back doing cocaine and all, any of those type of hard 2Cs, that's not my thing.
You know what I'm saying? Did you feel forced? Did you feel Diddy was basically saying, hey, listen, yo, Playboy, we all doing this shit, man. Come on, get down with the get down. You know him, bro. He's a very, very influential guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where we at. And now we toting a little too much on the civil suit that I'm saying just wait for trial. And you know what I'm saying? I can't control what goes on in the courtroom that he just had. You know what I'm saying? True. Me and my team have so many questions that we're asking amongst ourselves when it comes down to that. There's a lot of evidence that wasn't brought in the courtroom. I specifically know. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. Let me ask this question. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to ask you that question that's coming up. But again, about the incident, I won't ask you about the incident, but I want to ask you in what you think other people thought. So when I read that incident about that happened the night of Thanksgiving, I'll reiterate, you don't have to comment on it. He alleges that, you know, they kind of gets, the people get lit, and Young Miami Cousin basically approaches you in a sexual way, and in a sexual way start giving you fellatio, something you had not requested or even wanted to participate in, and despite your rejection, things happen. Now, what I wanted to ask you, not about that incident, but about everybody's state of mind, because it's also like within the trial we just seen, we're wondering why nobody stopped it. Why do you think Young Miami herself didn't be like, she brought her cousin there, be like, hey, cuz, you're a little bit out of it right now, chill, let's go back here.
You know what's crazy, right? And when he dropped this lawsuit, originally I actually believed it. It wasn't until all them other lawsuits started coming out that I'm like, oh, well, no, this nigga running the play. He just trying to get paid for real. That's all it was. Shorty's trying to get paid. Diddy ain't let him say no. Damn. That is a bold claim. Like, yo, somebody can stop you from saying no. I said, have you ever been stopped from saying no? How the fuck does that work? What's up, Benji? How a grown ass man stop another grown ass man from saying no? You got to explain that dynamic, man. You got to explain that to me, Isaiah, because that is news. That's late breaking news. So that's late breaking news, y'all. Yeah, we just found out today, y'all, that grown man can stop another grown man from saying no. We just found that out today. You heard it here first on Keep It G News. A grown man can stop another grown man from saying no or yes. You can say no. Just might not give it. You just might not get on the next album. But that's the decision you gotta make. You know, the songs you produce might not make it on the album. You gotta be willing to accept that. Hold up, man. I gotta take pictures of this bed. I don't even know why they even make us come in on these days. This shit, it ain't gonna be busy at all. Hold up. Oh shit, what the fuck? I didn't want to do that. Oh, that's some bullshit. I not want to do that.
Her cousin there be like, hey, cuz, you're a little bit out of it right now. Chill. Let's go back here. Diddy, who, if you said you left the main room to go into the studio to work, and he comes over there, obviously I would believe to work, why did he say, yo, she's distracted from what we here for? Yo, come on, y'all get out of here with that bullshit. Why do you think no one stepped in and intervened?
Well, because he set it up. And I didn't know that at the time.
You think he set it up to watch you?
I think, man, it's so much, bro. I'm gonna try to break this down. You know what I'm saying? It's so much, bro. Alright, so first of all, this, I don't even know her name. You know what I'm saying?
Young Miami's cousin.
Yeah, she first came in. I was just saying hello. She didn't even really want to speak. The way she came off as if my hello was trying to, like, get a, yeah. But I'm just really saying hi. What people don't understand is I typically don't mix business with pleasure. Okay. And I have a certain level of respect and morals that my family has taught me. For example, I'm not trying to have sex in another man's house. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to have sex in another man's property, whether it's a studio, etc. I'm a grown man.
But he got flown out. I think he lying.
To my hotel, we can get it. I can go to my house. That's just how I am. So when this happened,
it can only
what
affect.
happened was this was at the end of the night. Puff took me on Miami and went to the main house.
Got flown out again.
She was sitting there that whole night watching, so she observes like, damn, okay, he's not a weak one in this room. He's sitting in a chair. Puff is asking for certain things. He's doing that. He's telling Puff what to do. We're going back and we're talking.
So she came through a third wheel, and then she said, I gotta start choosing. She sees you moving and grooving. You here, bro. And then she's like, oh, he kind of one of them guys. He important. She's trying to get on. She see her cousin over there. It's like the thing. Okay, man.
Now, but here's another thing that's left out.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not left out. But what happened was, at this rate, I started talking to somebody else. Really wasn't trying to get into nothing, but we was vibing cool. I got her number.
You were talking to another woman at this point?
Yeah.
So the honeys were in the building?
Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll text her a couple of days later when we go on and maybe take her out to lunch. You know what I'm saying? We can go from there. And so what happened was, when Puff left with Young Miami to go in the house, I went in the bathroom. Meanwhile, there's hookah, there's drinks. Obviously, there's cocaine because Puff went in there, did some, and Young Miami went in there a couple of times.
Now, Young Miami said she never did no cocaine.
She did, so he did something too.
I ain't trying to go on. I'm not trying to pick
she lying.
I said what I said, and I'm moving.
They all did cocaine, man. Yeah, man. They all got their nose a little dirty that night. This nigga try to act like he a victim. But he's not victims, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Dade County shit, man. No, she did. No, she said she do Tusi.
She do. Well, it's like the same thing, ain't it?
I don't know. I don't take drugs, brother. I just drink. I just drink. I don't know what's going on. Basically, they were playing with their nose. They were playing with their nose. That's all you know. They're playing with their nose up in there.
No, this bit came out.
Hold on. So as soon as Puff leaves, the cousin just zeroes in on your ass. Type like, okay.
Not immediately.
Right.
Not immediately.
Yeah.
So I go into the bathroom. So, I got to pee.
Yeah.
Now, Puff door, I don't know why he don't have a lock on his door.
No locked doors, brother. No locked doors.
But every other door in the house has a lock. This specific one don't have a lock. It's weird.
Okay.
There's so much about that story I can talk about too. That nigga bumped in on me one time while I was taking a shit.
Who did it?
Huh?
Who Puff walked in while you taking a shit?
Yeah, taking a shit. But this is like months down the line.
Wait.
Like,
did he leave or did he just kind of sit there and watch type shit? We don't know. I got these are questions. Hey, this that ain't in the lawsuit. This is exclusive. What happened?
Look at it.
I know you looked at him like, you don't smell that blood? Like, come on, get out of here. Come on. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Look, man, listen. So I pee, I wash my hands, I grab a hand towel, and I'm getting ready to come out. I open the door. As I'm trying to go out, I can't even get out. She's pushing me back in.
So it's at the next when that big nigga and Cat Williams is in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like, and I'm also trying to be careful because, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be said as I pushed the woman or anything, you know.
Yo, but in the lawsuit, he made it seem like Diddy forced this girl on him. Now he's saying Diddy left. This interview gonna fuck that lawsuit up. Now he's saying Diddy left and the girl ran in the bathroom while he was in there.
I mean,
and especially his woman's cousin.
Yeah, it's like, bro, let's take a step back.
Yeah. Cousin.
Yeah, it's like, bro, let's take a step back.
Yeah.
Understand that I felt at the time that this album was going to be a game changer album. So I'm not going to let some girl.
Yo, why the fuck would you think a Diddy album in the year 2020s was going to be a goddamn game changer? Like, what the fuck wrong with him? Yo thought Diddy dropping the album in the 2020s was going to change the game. This nigga's stupid. What the fuck was he thinking? Diddy dropped a game changer album since 1996. In 2020, he think he ready to drop a game changer. This nigga lying. Ain't no way he thought that. Ain't no way he really thought that, y'all.
Some girl,
one, what it is?
Vagina or anything else getting in the way of what I deem to be real success.
Hold on though. How bad was she though? She look like Young Miami? Keep it a bean. DBL?
It's like maybe 2 or 3 points under her. You know what I'm saying?
But she look good though.
Yeah.
If it was another situation, you smash it. Like if you're not in the work capacity, you go to the club.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we be anywhere that's not a work scene, yeah, she'd have had a chance. But that's probably what made her more aggressive over me because I was so passive with it. Sometimes, you know, the girls like that when you just like
nonchalant, like you're not on her body.
Yeah, so I ain't on her. I ain't really paying her no attention no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so she pushes me in the bathroom, like my chest, like pushing me and holding the door closed. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So I'm thinking maybe she want to talk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
First thing she do is sit down on the toilet, though. She peeing. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. So she don't even know. That's a turn off to me. I'm sorry. I know couples sometimes do that thing. I like my own space. I want you to have your own space.
She taking a full on piss.
Yeah, she taking a full on piss. So I'm trying to now still walk out. She pushed me again, pulled my pants down, and she, you know, she's already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's sitting down, so it's right there. That's enough, bro. We're not going to talk about it anymore.
Damn. Did you tell Puff or Young Miami like, yo, your cousin wildin'? Yo.
No. So what did happen was I was able to get out the bathroom. I sat on the couch, and you had people like the Fours, one of the engineers, and like maybe 1 or 2 more other guys who witnessed her on the couch, like how I'm sitting on the couch, was trying to undress me and fuck me right there on the couch. They were actually laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. Run that back. What you said? What?
Yo got assaulted. This nigga. Yo, so would that constitute sexual assault? Man, this nigga's a fucking clown. Where they find these people at? Oh, where the fuck they find these people at?
She was trying to fuck me on the couch in front of the guys.
Do you think it's like whatever weird drugs that Diddy had there that make people just extra horny?
You already know, Riz. What fuck you mean?
Deviants.
Shit, it's showtime. You sure you want to do it right here? Shit, let's go. You know what I mean? Fuck around with Joe. This nigga a clown.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like a chick.
I think they all know what they're doing. I think they all is swinging in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? All bisexual, and everybody knows it's like it's an unspoken thing. I didn't realize until after so many times that what happened was Diddy was trying to set me up, not in necessarily in a bad way. For example, I believe that Diddy wanted me to be with Dana Train, and this is
what?
This is me feeling like recently, like after everything connected. Like, okay,
you ain't meet Dana Train though. You never met her.
Yeah.
Not his baby mom. Stop it, bro. Stop it,
bro.
I read the law, so I ain't hear her name in there.
Stop on my kids, bro. I swear.
You think he was trying to get you to fuck his new baby moms?
Bro, listen.
Rodney Jones, stop playing with me, bro.
Bro, on the yacht, bro, my bedroom was right next to hers.
Yeah, right, but that's his thing. That's his wifey.
Oh, he got all types of male niggas fucking all his girlfriends.
Ain't nobody was fucking no Dana Tran. Stop it, bro. You gotta stop it, bro. Yo, they said that only happened to Daphne Joy and Cassie. Yo, you know, they would have happened to Young Miami, but she a Dade County chick. She a Dade County chick. We gotta keep it
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying that somebody else.
I gotta pour some. I gotta pour some Patron for this. Hold on now.
What's that?
That's that Patron. Yo, after reading your lawsuit, I started thinking they got that GHB up in the puffy juice, so I couldn't even rock with the Ciroc today. I had to go with the. Yeah, I'm off that. All right. So you're telling me you've been on the yacht?
Bro.
You've been on this. You've been on the yacht.
So his line is put that GHB in the baby oil too. Line, bitch. Somebody need to slap yo.
Your room on the yacht next to Dana Tran, and you think that he had sex workers running trains on him. You don't think that? No.
I don't think that sex workers would run a train on. I don't think that she was touched by anybody. I don't know.
But you said you think he was trying to set you up with her. Why? That's his type. That's his type. Why would he want you to fuck her? That's his type.
Watch this. I've never seen them kiss together. I've never seen them go up in the room together. Every night at 2-star, he went up with whoever he was with, or he slept alone. She slept at 1-star.
Hey, my DJ went shit. DG lost. But they say Reggie in 5. It was Reggie in 4, man. He ain't went around, man.
And I remember one day, when I looked at that house, I'm like, yo, that's a nice house. He said, yeah, it could be yours one day. You know what I'm saying? But then I started paying attention, like, and, you know.
Wait, why would he say that to you?
I don't know. But listen, here's some things that I felt like that was weird sometimes. Now, granted, she's a very, very beautiful woman, and she is my type. All right? But again, I don't mix business with pleasures. And my younger me made some mistakes. I would never mess with another man's woman. You know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, I thought it was weird sometimes. I'll be sitting, like I was on the yacht playing the piano, right? And then what she did was she came and sat in front of me with the baby, but she put a ring camera in front of her and started taking pictures, and it was me in the background.
Wait, hold on. She had the baby already?
Yeah, she had the baby already.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would
be already?
If Diddy problem is he ain't having enough real niggas around him. If Diddy had some real niggas around him, he wouldn't even went through this shit.
Yeah, she had the baby already.
Alright, she wasn't trying to fuck you, bro. Like, it's no, you're telling me she has Diddy's baby and trying to fuck you? Come on, bro.
Bro, listen, I'm not telling you that she was trying to fuck me.
But the energy, okay, you're saying the energy felt a little bit iffy.
Yeah, okay. And now what I'm saying is,
what he said was he think Diddy was trying to get him to fuck his baby mother. That's what he said. But what he's explaining says nothing of the sort. Just like he said Diddy tried to get my Young Miami cousin to fuck him. But when he's explaining it, there's no connection to Diddy. He said Diddy wasn't even there.
After seeing, I think he was trying to, he may have considered me his production partner with somebody on the side with her. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to bring in the baby. You know You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about this. I want to leave the kids out of this.
You
know what
fucked her,
I'm
bro?
No, I didn't fuck her. I didn't do none of that. But I'm just saying, like, Puff is a marketing genius. You know what I'm saying? Everything he does is marketing. Love Records. He changed his name. Sean Love Jones. He had a baby. Love Sean Jones. He's working on the album, the old Off the Grid Love album. You know what I'm saying? Everything was a marketing thing, and I just really feel like he didn't really have a baby because he was in love. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the situation.
Weak pull-out game type shit.
I'm sorry?
He had a weak pull-out game type shit. One of the moments. Everybody have it.
Oh, bro. That was a marketing thing, bro.
You think he had a baby for marketing?
I know he had a baby. It was a marketing thing, bro. Just look at the timeline. Go back and do your homework.
Did he ever treat Dana Tran like how he treated Young Miami?
You barely see Dana Tran and him together at all. You know what I'm saying? She's over there just with the baby. And that's just that. When we move around, she got her own room over there somewhere off to the side by herself. And that's just what it is, bro.
They didn't need the space, yo.
Hey,
that's just what it is.
When Diddy said to you, that could be your house one day. Is that what you meant when you included in the lawsuit that he had offered you the house?
That was just one time.
So he consistently was saying that you could have potentially the house.
Yeah, he was promoting that house over there. Yep.
This interview is gonna kill his lawsuit. They already threw the RICO part of the lawsuit out.
So in what context would he say it in other times?
That's when I'm like stepping back and looking at what I already have and what I already know, and then seeing what I didn't know. I'm like, oh man, he was also probably trying to groom me to be over there. You know what I'm saying? And find a specific man for her, and it's probably how he can continue to control everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this nigga.
Again, this is not.
This nigga is wild. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, yo. Man, this nigga's out of control. He need to be stopped.
This is speculation. It's fine. We could say. Yeah, so you're thinking that Diddy, in his mind, he's down to just have somebody he kind of trusts go fuck her and be her companion over there, but he knows it's going to keep her in a certain way close enough to him, but also loyal to him that he ain't got nothing to worry about. And he was potentially looking at you.
Correct.
That shit sounds stupid.
Hey, as I'm going down to the lawsuit.
That sounds stupid, yo. Yo, does that sound reasonable or logical to people? Yo, why the fuck would he do that?
Said that one day you woke up naked, dizzy, and confused. You was, huh?
You also lawsuit.
No, hold on. I got it because this part this sound like y'all were having a two-man. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. It said you woke up, it was two chicks and Diddy in the bed. It was you, a girl, and he had a girl. Like y'all was doing tag team switcheroo. Come on, brother. Like that don't seem like, brother, that don't seem like in certain situations where nobody's inebriated, they're making sound decisions, that might be a lit night. I know some people that be doing that. That's a two-man right there. That's a two-man. That's a two-man. You know that. Two-man at Two-Star Island. Stop playing. The two-man at Two-Star Island. Was that a regular thing? Was things like that a regular thing? And how would you process those sexual encounters? Process.
That bitch ass telling he was forced.
Those sexual encounters. How would you process it like the day? Because you have to go to work.
Again, trial. Trial.
But you're saying that did happen though, right?
Everything that I said that's inside of that lawsuit happened, bro.
I do have one question. You can say no comment to, but I gotta ask it because when I read the lawsuit, I did.
Yo, it probably all happened, but the way he characterizing it is wrong. That's what the media been doing about a lot of the situations. Like that's Tissatel's formula. You read the information, but you characterize it in a way that's void of facts. You understand what I'm saying? is totally different than what really happened. You just using the information as a basis to create a certain narrative. That's what it sounds like he did. Cause him explaining it versus when we read it sounds totally different.
Say this. In the lawsuit, and by the way, everything was vetted by your lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, right?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Everything in the lawsuit was vetted by Tyrone Blackburn, right?
Correct.
No.
You took pictures of the women laying there, and I said, that's what girls would do, or if a guy was doing it, that's to tell your niggas like, yo, I was fucking these bad bitches last night. If those were non-consensual moments for you, why did you take those pictures?
Bro, if you waking up, and again, this is lawsuit, bro.
No, I'm just trying to get you. It's not even about, we don't got to talk about the actual evidence. I'm talking about, it's a man thing. I want to understand you as a man.
We can't keep toting that line, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll just tell you.
Look, he don't want to get caught in a lie. He already got caught lying a few times. His lawsuit is done.
Let's remove from that situation.
Mm-hmm.
If you were in a situation and then all of a sudden, all you remember you were here, but now you're here and all this is surrounding you, may capture that moment just so you don't forget this, because you may end up here too and forget that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you were just memorializing. You were just
yeah.
That just sound fucking stupid. I agree with DJ Academics in his first tape. Man, you took that picture to show the guys, man, or whoever the fuck you hang with, man. Look what I did last night. You ain't motherfucking memorializing it. Nigga, that shit wasn't no save the date moment, bitch. This nigga a clown.
I'm not saying I am. I'm just telling you, if it was you have to put yourself in somebody's shoes, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I know how extravagant all these things sound in a lawsuit, but you gotta also understand, like, bro, these are the type of actions when you working for somebody who's essentially a gatekeeper in the music industry, bro.
Did you feel scared?
I'm sorry?
Did you feel scared to speak up at that time because, you never went to the police?
Bro, what we're not talking about is I had to relocate. I haven't used a phone since before I filed a lawsuit. And if I went places, I had to take security. We're not talking about my kids being threatened.
No, this nigga lying. I don't believe nothing he's saying. He lying, man. He trying to get a check.
My baby mom been followed. My management been followed.
Wait, is this after the lawsuit's been filed?
Yeah.
Is this before Diddy was incarcerated or after? There's no way, because Diddy...
Still afterwards, my manager says that, sometimes he come out his tires flat or people like follow him the whole.
Yo, be careful who you let around you, man. Straight up. Yo, be careful who you allow around you, man. Cause these type of niggas, the Jane Dales and the Lil Roddies and the rest of them, no good. No good, man. These are no good human beings.
The whole 9 yards. And so, I'm hard to find because I just went ghost. I didn't talk to nobody, and I just went ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And during that time, I couldn't even see my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the fact that it took four therapists just to bring me to. We laughing about this right now. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, some of the stuff we're.
Yo, I didn't hear him go through anything traumatic. Hey, did y'all hear? Yo, what's Jay in the building, y'all? Did y'all hear anything traumatic so far? It sounded like to me, he had a hell of a time with Diddy. Diddy was putting them on with females. They partied, they drunk, they flew state to state or country to country. It's like that man had a great time with the diddler, man. That's what it sounded like to me. I don't know what the fuck after that. I don't know why he would need counseling. You feel? Don't say he needed counseling. Get the fuck. Yeah, this nigga crazy.
But the reason why it's probably easy for me to laugh about some of this right now is because my therapist, you know, have been making me focus on only positive things, not to think about negative. Told me to stop, you know, stop thinking or rehashing all those things that happen or anything with the case, or stop watching social media, try to stay off it as much. I'm really not on it as much and active as I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And all these things, because there were times where I was ready to check out.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I was ready to check out, bro. Like, I'm a creative person.
What's the scar from here?
That nigga's ready to cancel Christmas. That nigga said, yo, it was times I couldn't take it no more. I was ready to check out. Yo, damn, my nigga. You weak as a motherfucker, shorty, because I ain't heard nothing traumatic.
That's from a motorcycle accident.
Okay. I thought Puff did it because it seemed like no, I'm not even giving a joke. Wait, are you genuinely afraid of Puff either now or back then? I've seen many people who are victims, they wrote letters to try to keep him in jail. Be honest, while you're working there, are you kind of like walking on pins and needles, like, yo, I'm not trying to piss this motherfucker off, I'm watching him? You mentioned that you hear about other incidents. You don't want to, like, obviously you want to keep your job, but you don't want to get hurt. Were you scared of Sean P. Diddy Combs?
Absolutely. Still are.
Really?
Very, very much. I've written songs about him, and I'm, you would think that I'm not scared, but the reality is I am. And I just live by.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy. Yo, grown ass man, scared of another grown man. Yeah, nigga scared of him. That nigga said, when I see Diddy, I walk the other way. I mean, when I see Diddy, if Diddy come walking down the street right now, I'm gonna cross the street. Oh my God, yo. That nigga crazy, yo.
And I just.
Meanwhile, Diddy ain't did nothing to him. Diddy ain't did goddamn thing to him for him to be scared of Diddy.
Live by, speak those things as if they were. Let the weak say I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. But the reality is, he's a powerful guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the money. Take that away. He's experienced and connected with so many people who know somebody who knows this. And he's been doing this shit for over 3 decades, bro. He's a powerful guy, bro. How the hell did he flip somebody on my team? You know what I'm saying?
Did you like, even watching everything that's happening now?
They was flippable. What the fuck you mean? Like, it was taking rocket sciences to figure that out. You had a weak link. You know what I mean? It was a chicken off. But if motherfuckers can be flipped, they will be flipped. It happens all the time, man. Ain't gotta be no money involved.
Are you worried that, you know, he didn't get found guilty of RICO? By the way, I believe you were the first person who alleged a civil racketeering enterprise, but he wasn't convicted of that.
They got
essentially he could be out in a year or two.
The racketeering charges and his lawsuit got tossed out, got dismissed. So that should have been a prelude to what was going to happen in court if people was paying attention.
Is that the reason why you even went to rehab? Because you were scared? I wonder, why did you go to rehab?
Yeah, bro. There was too many nights, too many dreams that I would be looking right out that back window or that back door. I just felt like, and you know, I probably shouldn't say it. I just felt like Fahim was out there with a sniper.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who's Fahim? You got to break it, because he didn't show up to trial. Who's Fahim? Break it down for us.
Showed up the last 3 or 4 days.
He did show up.
You know? Oh yeah, man, go look at it. He's a black guy walking around out like it was nothing. I'm like, yo, the level of confidence is crazy.
Wait, Fahim was at a trial?
He was there, bro, and I'm like, why is he not? He was there just yesterday.
Really?
Wait, he was there yesterday. And the day before.
How you know this? Because were you there? You weren't there.
Bro, it's all over the news, bro. Just pull up any footage of the kids walking out. He walking the family. And I'm just like, yo, the audacity is just like strong. But me,
that nigga said he thought Fahim was outside with a sniper rifle. Yo, is Fahim special forces? Do you have any type of army training? I mean, has he ever went over to Afghanistan? And has he ever been on a special mission? Special forces. Yo said he thought he was outside with a sniper rifle, y'all. Oh my God, yo, where they find these niggas at?
Meanwhile, Cake is, where is she at? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so could you give us the breakdown of your dealings with KK? We've heard so much about her. We hear that she's a Ghislaine Maxwell to Diddy's Jeffrey Epstein, if you want to believe that theory. We hear she's a chief of staff. We hear she facilitates and help everything go down, and pretty much nothing happens without either her approval or her being right next to Puff kind of deliberating on it. What was your experience with KK, which is her real name is Christina Karam? What was your...
She was posing as the chief of staff, but she was so much more. It's all of those that you just said.
You think Diddy was fucking her? That was always a thought. Supposedly she lives in the house with him. They testify that she lives in the house with him.
I think he fucked her, but Diddy like his women to be perfect, and she got this scar.
141.
Her nose and
this nigga lying, man. How about, well, we might have to tap in with your later on tonight. But this nigga lying like a motherfucker. Like, I don't know where the fuck they find these niggas at. But I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't just lie on a person just for monetary gain. You know what I mean? Like, that's the world we living in. So I'm gonna hit my homeboy back, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped and hit that like button, man. Everybody enjoy that 4th. We probably gonna go live again in a few hours because it look like it's gonna be slow today. It's another day of Keep It G News, and I'm on.